Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we're talking about a market price guide. This is a market watch. So right now what you see on your screen is the most expensive card in that specific rarity in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cyberstein. He's still banned on the ban list. And this is the Shonen Jump Championship Series promo. He was one of the very first promos ever. Is currently sitting at $3,000 on tcgplayer.com. Continuing with that sort of idea, number 93 Utopia Kaiser, which is the current prize card, is running at about $997.99, so that's about $1,000 as well. And the most expensive version of the Blue Eyes White Dragon is the dual terminal preview version. That's sitting at about $245. So that's actually really expensive as well. And surprise, surprise, Toon Kingdom, from the only version of Toon Kingdom is actually from Dragons of Legend 2. That's sitting at $22. The reason I have Toon Kingdom kind of in this group, so they're all really off meta cards, but they're still really expensive. And I was thinking about it doing the market watch, and I was like, why didn't a lot of cards from Dragons of Legend 2 end up in the mega packs? I feel like a reprinted Toon Kingdom is definitely necessary. A lot of people want to run this deck, but a lot of people can't. That's me. I'm talking about me. A lot of people can't because it's just too expensive. But getting into the meta, Pot of Desires, that's sitting at $74. Nothing too crazy. I think this is kind of low for Pot of Desires, to be honest with you. But Dimension Barrier, that's about $47. That's actually gone down. I think it was about $53 last time I checked it, just a few days ago. So this is going down, while Pot of Desires is still pretty high. And then the final card from Invasion Vengeance that you want to pull is definitely totally awesome. That's actually sitting at only about $45. So I have actually never pulled one of those three cards from Invasion Vengeance, and I've gotten at least 15 packs. And there really aren't a whole lot of other good solid pulls from Invasion Vengeance. It's not the greatest set. There really hasn't been a great set since the amount of times you can pull a high rare card got spiked. There hasn't really been a great set. Kind of like High Speed Riders is a great set. Cyframe Lord Omega, he's sitting at about $45. About 2 weeks ago, he was like $55. So he's going down in price, but so many decks can use him. He's the best level 8 synchro monster in the game. Maybe overall, definitely for generics, but potentially even overall. MXE Invoker is a $45 card. This card is interesting because before Junichi was even a thing, this card, I mean, I would have to look back at the actual price, but the card was maybe $10. And then when Junichi first was released in the OCG, and the TCG MXE Invoker skyrocketed to like 16, 17, people like, oh, that's crazy for that card. And now it's sitting at $45.97. And Junichi hasn't even come out yet. So I assume when Junichi does come out, this is going to be probably a $50 to $60 cards. And it's just busted. And he really is a great card. I do think he's going to go up in price. So I do think that if you want to run this card in your deck, then you should get him now. That's just my opinion. Dark Lord Itzchel, if I probably butchered that name, but that card, best card to get from Destiny Soldiers, sitting at about $31.45. This is a really great card. The Dark Lord deck, I honestly think there's a Monarch version of this deck. I really think that version is better than the pure version. But up next is Solemn Strike. I saw that Solemn Strike was sitting at about $27.50 from the Breakers of Shadow version, so I figured the Mega Pack version would be cheaper. But as a matter of fact, it's the exact same price. But usually, if they're both secrets, and the difference is one came out later than the other, then the later one's usually cheaper, but both sitting at about $27. This used to be $100, like not $100, but about a $70 card. So this is pretty cheap comparatively. But anyway, the Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere Mode from Duels Pack Battle City, it's sitting at about $22. The fact that you can give it to your opponent, especially against totally awesome heroes, but really against any deck. You look at Metaphors, they can end fields with Cyber Dragon Infinity, Magic Structure Unicorn Corinne, and then the Metaphor, just a Metaphor Fusion Monster. You can tribute over all of them, and now your opponent has this card on its field. And Ring Dragon of Raw Sphere Mode is actually a pretty decent card when it's on the field, but it's not those three cards combined. Anti-Spell Fragrance, the super rare is about $16. The rare, surprisingly, is a little bit higher than that. It's about $17.45, I guess, plus shipping is $17. So it's about the same for both the rare and the super rare. And then the common is only a couple dollars cheaper. I would just get the super rare. Super rare is sitting at about $17, and the common is sitting at about $15. So you're saving $2, but the rarity jump, in my opinion, is worth that $2. And Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries, this was about a $30 card like a month ago. It's down, and its price trend is still going down. And it's sitting at about $20 on tcgplayer.com. And then maxi, the gold rare version, the version I had, I bought that for $5. That's sitting at about $12.50. The ultra rare is sitting at about $14.50, and the secret is sitting at $17.85. The ultimate rare, if you have the ultimate rare, I would sell it and get the secret, because the ultimate rare is sitting at about $100. Usually, if there's a gold rare version of a card and a non-common version of a card, the gold rare version is going to be cheaper 9 times out of 10. I guess this is the 10th time, because the gold rare is about $12.50 and the super rare is about $12. So it's not really that big of a difference, but still is. And then finally, Tsukiyomi, Bujiti Tsukiyomi ran in ABCs and ran in Lightswarm to replace Minerva. That's sitting at about $12.89. So that's actually pretty expensive as well. But that's your market watch. So if you have these cards and you don't really know what to do with them, I would probably sell them. Or if you think these cards are about to go up in price, make sure you go buy them right now. This is kind of the stock market exchange of Yu-Gi-Oh! So it's really good to just check this kind of stuff every single day, because we spend so much money on Yu-Gi-Oh! It's cool to make some of that money back. But that's it for me. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe button for even more content. Comment what you thought, and overall, have a great day.
Wah, bam, loom, bam, 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 to the boot, oh,